Hello, welcome to Hetrick's Morning Mug. Today is Friday, January 5th, 2024. Only 3 days of school this week, but it's been a lot. So looking forward to the weekend. Central PA is looking forward to its first snowfall of the year. Let me know, what are your go-to things for the bad weather when you're going to the store? Are you a milk, eggs, bread, toilet paper kind of person? Are there specific things that you get? I'm sending all my support out to those who have to work in grocery stores over the next couple days. You got this. All right, so let's do some This Day in Histories, shall we? Get us going just a little bit. Let's see. This Day in History, 1886, the publication of The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is published by Robert Louis Stevenson. And why did I even put this music on? I should have known better. Right away. Didn't think there'd be a connection. All I had to do was Google. And what did I find? A daily dose of Hanks. So Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, famous story, and it's now a part of our language in the sense that someone who has two distinct personalities. In one setting, they're completely this way, and then they are something completely different in another context. So my Google found a website. I will put the link in the description for you in case you're interested. Classic horror films remade as romantic comedies. So I've seen some of these film trailers like The Shining that they turn it into a family movie by changing the mood and changing the tone, adding some music and some overdub commentary. But here's the description for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So if Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde were a romantic comedy, Mr. Hyde, played by Tom Hanks, is a chain bookstore tycoon who always takes all the caviar garnish at parties and goes ballistic when people order tall decaf cappuccinos. In person, he clashes with the local children's bookstore owner named Kathleen Kelly. That's Meg Ryan. But online, she and, here's his username, at Dr. Jekyll 1886, because it was published in 1886. See, you do that. They're falling in love. When their true identities are finally revealed, she's weirded out that Hyde didn't tell her earlier that he was Dr. Jekyll, and immediately leaves him and blocks him on Twitter. Yep, so from The Exorcist to Frankenstein, which we talked about earlier in the mug, and Dracula, I will post that for you. Hopefully it's a little bit of a chuckle. So that's your first daily dose of Hanks, again, connected to the publication of that book. Okay, back to it. 1887, the first U.S. school for librarianship opens at Columbia University. I have received a text, one-on-one conversation, and an email. Thank you, Carrie, faithful mugger Carrie. She found me that article that I talked about earlier this week about the Mel Gibson, Tom Hanks effect / controversy. So I have my weekend reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Knowledge is powerful. This day, 1914, Henry Ford and the Ford Company decide to move to a $5 per day minimum wage. 8-hour workday, $5 a day. It was $2.40 a day for a 9-hour shift. So he cut the length of the day and increased that minimum wage. This day, 1961, Paul McCartney's first performance with the Beatles, and that was in Lancashire in England. 1592, backing up a bit, this is from my AP World students. Shah Jahan, who was the 5th Mughal emperor in India, not Mughal from a Harry Potter people, it's the Mughals. The Mughals, one of the gunpowder empires that we study in our period 1450 to 1750 in our AP class, is born. One of the things he's most known for is, there's the bell, the building of the Taj Mahal, which was actually a mausoleum for his favorite wife. So happy birthday, Shah Jahan. 1914, George Reeves was born. George Reeves, actor in Gone with the Wind and The Adventures of Superman. Do not get George Reeves confused with Christopher Reeve. Two different guys, not related, both played Superman. So I hadn't thought about Christopher Reeve for a long time. A great portrait of him in the National Portrait Gallery in Washington. When I would take students there, we'd always go and take a look at it. An accident, he was an equestrian accident and was a quadriplegic for the rest of his life. And in 1998, there was a program on TV called A Celebration of Hope, with the goal of raising money for the Christopher Reeve Foundation. And I put that on my list to come back and talk about it another time, because it's definitely worth exploring a little bit more. But guess who's going to be one of the celebrities there supporting A Celebration of Hope? Tom Hanks. Okay, that was in 1998. I need to corroborate this. I don't know if it's true. I only saw it on one source. So we're going to put this in the maybe column, but I'm going to let the music play anyway. Genealogical connection between Christopher Reeve and Tom Hanks' 20th cousins. That's pretty big. But I'm going to leave it. We're all related to each other somehow. Yeah. And those who teach at Big Spring know everybody got a cousin in Newville. Isn't that the truth? Okay, a couple other things going on today. Gonna pop back over to my music here. It is Screenwriters Day. Don't forget about the people who are writing the dialogue for all of your favorite films and television programs. Today is Be Kind to Your Servers Day. Always be kind to your servers. Okay? I've been out to dinner with some people that, they're like, oh my gosh, the food was terrible, so I'm going to round up my check to the next dollar, and that's their tip. That has nothing to do with the server. Okay? Cut them a break. So be kind to Servers Day. I was not very kind to you in my tone just there in my delivery, so please be kind to your servers. It is Brain Teaser Month. Just found this out right before I hit play, so that's going to be on the list. We're going to throw some brain teasers in here for the rest of January. It is National Bird Day. That's one, excuse me, that I found right before I hit play, because I'm like, what am I going to title this episode? And so flying by, like the time is flying by. I can't believe it's already 5 episodes back into this. And what just happened to be on my desk mug-wise, yeah, my cute little dragon, he got wings, so he's flying by and the tail is the handle, right? Yeah, I forgot to give him pupils, so I'm calling him Bruno. If anybody's seen Encanto, we don't talk about Bruno because his eyes are glowy. So this is my Bruno mug flying by. It is National Bird Day, and if you've seen Jurassic Park, they talk about, dinosaurs turning into birds. I think Jurassic Park is going to be added to my film list for the weekend. And one more thing, it is 12th night, the 12th night of Christmas. It's Epiphany Eve. So according to the biblical story, this is the night that the Magi, the wise men, come and visit. And I was thinking 12th night. Oh, Shakespeare play, right? It's one I haven't read. I know the basic premise, but I haven't gotten to read it myself. And then I'm like, nah, there wouldn't be. Could there be? Internet, tell me, 12th night, is it a daily dose of Hanks? And yes, it is. There was a benefit, I didn't write down the year, 2012-ish, could even be after that. A benefit for the Shakespeare Center of Los Angeles. Tom Hanks and his wife Rita have been supporters for over 25 years, and there was a live reading of 12th Night. So many fun things as always. Okay. So not the most put together, a little bit over like always, but I'm trying to keep the consistency going. So happy Friday to you all, or whenever you're happening to watch this. Until next time, behave, be good, be kind, wash your hands, recycle as appropriate. See you later.